Hi, my name is Jacob.
And this is James, and we're in our first podcast right now.
Yeah, we don't know fully what we're doing, but we do have an idea of what to do. And we're just going to introduce you guys to us.
Yeah, so basically our channel is going to be about gaming, like gaming news.
Pop culture, what's new, what's going on, all that kind of stuff.
So Jacob, what kind of games do you like to play, man?
I like really all kinds of games, but mostly right now I've been getting into things like Red Dead, Watch
Dead.
Dogs. I play a lot of strategy games too. Like I play a lot of XCOM, play a lot of things like Hearthstone, StarCraft.
Have you ever played League?
I have not played League before, no.
Yeah, League is like a very strategic game.
Right.
And when I first played it, it was hard for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't play anymore.
Right. Yeah, I like to use my brain a lot. I like to challenge it, but not all the time.
I understand. Another question I have for you is, have you ever played CS:GO, Counter-Strike?
Counter-Strike? Yes, I have played CS:GO before.
How do you feel about that game?
I'm into it. I think it's really fun.
Okay. So, what consoles do you play on?
I play mostly on my PS4, but I play PC a lot because I play StarCraft and Hearthstone. But I've been playing a lot more on my PC recently, but I still mostly play on my PS4.
What does did you build your own PC, or what kind of PC is this?
It's like a home PC. I didn't build it. My dad bought it. It's like a HP. I forget what those guys are called, but it's like a office or like home computer.
So me myself, I play on PS4 mostly. I used to have an Xbox, but that's sometimes. And then I also used to have a PC.
Right.
But I gave it to my cousin since I'm a senior in high school right now. I'm growing old, guys, so going off to college and stuff. Fun times. One thing that I've been playing recently was Need for Speed, Payback. I've been getting into cars recently, and it's pretty fun.
Racing games are like something I play every now and again. I'm into like certain racing games.
What racing games do you like? Do you like the one where it's not really realistic, or do you like the realistic ones?
I can be down for like any kind of style. It's just the substance is sometimes I'm not super into. Like I play I could really beat anyone at Mario Kart. Not anyone, most people at Mario Kart. And I'm not too bad at like the more realistic ones. I don't know their names, but
Yeah, when I play, I just crash everywhere, but it's still fun to play, so.
Right. Yeah.
Speaking of Mario Kart, let's get into the Nintendo world then. So, have you ever played Pokemon on the DS?
Pokemon, yes, I have. I played Pokemon Sun, but when I was younger, I had this game called Pokemon Ranger.
I heard about that. It's where you catch a Pokemon. You had the stylus and you had to circle around the Pokemon.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I don't have it anymore. I don't remember anything about it, but I remember having fond memories of it, and I've never met anyone except for you who has heard of it.
Yeah, it wasn't really popular, but me and my cousins knew about it. I liked it. Me personally, I liked it better than the regular Pokemon games, just because when you play the Pokemon games, you have to read to know where to go, and I never read.
Right.
So I never completed any of the Pokemon games.
I didn't play a lot of Pokemon throughout, most of my young life. But when I did get Sun, and eventually Let's Go Pikachu.
Okay.
I always heard about like the Pokemon tutorial, being painful, and the rumors are true.
So, who was your starter Pokemon?
My starter Pokemon on Sun?
Yeah,
Um,
sure. I don't know. I was thinking about like Charmander,
oh,
Bulbasaur, and
who would I,
Squirtle.
who would I, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, talk to me maybe a year or two ago, and I would probably go with Charmander. But recently, but now I think I would go with Squirtle.
Squirtle.
Yeah,
I don't-
Squirtle's awesome.
I
dude.
think Squirtle's underrated.
Mm-hmm.
Like when he evolves into what does he evolve to?
He evolves into Blastoise.
Yeah, Blastoise. So fire. Like, I love it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What was your favorite Pokemon game?
My favorite Pokemon game, my favorite was is probably Fire Red.
Fire
But
Red? Okay.
yeah, because mostly because I watched the Game Grumps play it, and I watched these guys called the Cosmonaut Variety Hour. I saw them play it, and they were just hilarious. I loved them. I loved both playthroughs. They were awesome. Really fond memories. What's yours?
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't play Pokemon like that, but one of my favorite ones was, I think it was Pearl.
Pearl?
Remember the two? It was like Pearl and Diamond.
Yep.
Yeah, the one where you could go mining.
Mm-hmm.
I used to go mining with my cousins all the time. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
When you go mining with other people, that was the most fun in Pokemon I ever had.
I don't fully know what you're talking about, but I can 100% see how it could be really fun.
Like, you should play. It's very fun. Like, that's where I first that's when I first experienced Pokemon, because I was getting to the age where I was able to read. So that's when I first actually started playing Pokemon.
Mm.
When I was younger, I used to play to the tutorial, and I just give the DS to my cousin, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he would give it back to me, and he would get me all legendary Pokemons. It was so nice.
Right. Sounds like a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, man! I used to have legendary. I used to beat all the kids so easily.
Speaking of Pokemon, what do you think of Sword and Shield?
Ooh.
Because there's been a lot of talk about it, and people have like compared, the graphics and texturing, and we don't know if it's gonna get any better. It's still, at least to me, it's still relatively new, but
What console is it gonna be on?
it's gonna be on Switch. I'm pretty
It's
sure.
gonna be on the Switch.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's either gonna be on Switch or DS. Well, those are the only two consoles that they have, but you know what I mean. It's most likely gonna be on Switch, I'm pretty sure. But people have done graphical comparisons, and apparently it's worse.
It's worse. Wow.
Yeah, which surprises me.
Yeah, that surprises me too, cause the Switch should have more like graphical. How do you say it?
Power.
Yeah, basically more power
Mm-hmm.
than the 3DS or the DS in general. So I just wonder why that is.
I really want to just say that it I hope that it's just a thing with they're still in like early development, so I hope that the graphics improve.
Of course, when do you know like when the game is supposed to be coming out, or like any release dates yet?
I am not informed of that information, but I'm sure that if they haven't released it yet, then they'll release it sometime soon.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not really caught up on Sword or Shield. I didn't even know there was a new Pokemon game coming out, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, I really didn't. So I'm gonna go home and research that, 'cause
Yeah.
I might have to get a Switch now.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems really cool. I hope that they, I don't know. I hope that it gets better, and I hope that they make some changes. There probably won't, but there are some changes that could really help the Pokemon franchise that a lot of people have already talked about. But
what changes do they suggest?
Well, there's like Pokemon games are, especially now, very linear. Like they're very like one way. You can only do this thing after doing this thing, you know. And some people want that to change. They want it to be like
they want it to be more open world in a sense, basically.
Yeah. And of course there'd be balancing issues, but there are some pretty good fixes that could help with that. You know, like having certain regions be higher levels, you know, on average, and then like the starting area be, you know, lower levels. You know, make it easier for the player, make it more balanced and more.
I see your point. Your point.
There's this really good video by this guy named Jello Apocalypse, who basically just made a Pokemon game, and he suggested everything and more that could really. I think that it could really sell if it was a real Pokemon game.
Got you. Yo, I don't know if you ever played this, but there's this game on a website. It was called Pokemon Tower Defense. I don't know if you ever played it, but when I got into PC gaming, that's like one of the first games I started to play, and it was super fun. I liked it a lot.
I know what you're talking about. I think I played it once or twice before. I really like tower defense games, you know, like Bloons is really popular.
Yeah, definitely. You know what was new about Bloons? Like the good thing is you can have like a versus mode. Where it's like you're attacking, but you're also defending. So you're defending balloons.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like
that one was pretty fun to me too.
Yeah, that I think that's like their only free app. Like if you get it on your phone, I think that's like the only free one that's out there, like the versus one.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think so too.
I think that's pretty funny. But yeah, I have 6 on my phone, and I play 5 on my PC sometimes.
Got you.
And it's really fun.
Yeah, definitely. I used to play at school. I don't condone this. Do your work in school, kids. But I used to play 5. Like I used to search up like unblocked websites for games, and I used to play Balloon Tower Defense 5 like the whole period on the computer.
Dude, yeah.
I get to level like 200. It was so fun.
Yeah, I played it like all the time, way more than I should have.
Definitely. Yeah, so I don't know, we're kind of new at this.
Yeah, we're new to this, guys. So just be nice when there's just nothing. I don't know.
So you said you play on PS4. What do you think about? I know like it's not certain yet, but you know there's gonna be a PS5 coming out. How do you like based on like what you see now? What do you think about it?
I hope that it's gonna be as good, if not better, than the PS4 Pro. And I hope that it comes out sooner than predicted, but it's most likely not.
So like, one issue I had with my PS4, I had one of the first gens of the PS4, so it was only 500 gigabytes. But I found out pretty fast that I was running out of space, like pretty fast. Cause like, bro, some of the big games, like you know, Red Dead Redemption 2, it takes up most of it.
It takes up a ridiculous amount of space. It's insane.
So like, how much storage do you think the PS5 should get?
I think the PS5 should get at least 1 terabyte, I think, would be good.
1 terabyte, you think that would be sufficient enough? Do you
yeah.
think as more games come out, do you think they would need more storage than what they are right now?
Well, yeah, of course. Like, you know, like, you don't want to get rid of... a lot of people don't really want to get rid of, like, especially if they downloaded a game, they don't want to get rid of it.
Yeah, and with PS4, when you re-download a game, it takes like 5 hours, 4 hours.
Especially,
so it's so long.
Especially if your storage is very close to full. It takes forever to download anything.
PS4 players, don't hate. Don't hate. Like, I'm a PS4 guy too, but when I played my cousin's Xbox, oh man, the downloads are so quick, like 20, 30
Yeah.
minutes.
Like, they were insanely fast. You know?
But that's the only thing Xbox players have on us, all right?
Right, yeah.
Everything else, better graphics, better everything, all right?
Yeah. Like, we have more, especially in the exclusives area, because...
Oh yeah, wasn't Red Dead Redemption 2 only for PS4?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was, I'm pretty sure it was an exclusive. And Xbox, the best thing they have on us is, like, Halo.
I ain't gonna lie, unpopular opinion. I never played Halo.
Really?
I never played Halo.
Well, that's not really an opinion. That's just a fact.
Yeah, like I don't like how Halo's made. If we're being honest, I don't like the graphics. I don't like the gameplay. I don't like how the guns look. I just don't like it. It feels to me, it feels too futuristic in a sense. Like, I just don't like it. I like Call of Duty.
Yeah, it does take place in the, like, 2300s though.
Oh, I see.
But yeah, I can see where you're coming from. I personally am a Halo fan, not super big, but I do play Halo. I played it especially a lot as a kid.
Got you. What Halo did you start on, or what was your first Halo you played on?
The first Halo I played was Halo 3.
Okay.
And then I tried to play Halo 4, and then I couldn't get past, like, this one part of it, and I never played it again.
Okay, well, I don't know how I feel about Halo. Like, I'm pretty sure I played it once, but, like, I think it might have been Halo 2 or something, and I just didn't like it at all.
Right.
So that's my opinion on it.
I can 100% see how, like, some things could annoy you. Like, some of the button controls, like, the layout is a little weird.
I'm definitely a Call of Duty player.
Yeah, but...
Like, I have my setup for Call of Duty. You can add me at this. It's tactical. Because I'll be the one where if you shoot at me, I'm going to go prone. So, yeah.
Call of Duty. I do play Call of Duty more than I played Halo.
Speaking of Call of Duty, have you seen Modern Warfare?
The
new one.
Yeah.
The new one.
I've seen some things on it, but I haven't really...
I think Call of Duty, I think Activision, if I'm correct, switched it up on this one. Like,
really?
It looks more realistic. It feels more realistic to me. Like, they tweak the sounds. There's a whole night vision mode right now where, like, in some games, right? Because I was looking on YouTube. In some games, when they say it's night vision, they just make everything green.
Right.
But in this Call of Duty, if you take your night vision off, it's pitch black.
Right.
So you can't, like, you need your night vision. So I feel like this new Call of Duty game, it's gonna be new, and I think you can mark my words. I think it's gonna be a classic.
Do you?
I hope so.
Dang, that's some...
I hope they bring back Rust too. I'm not gonna lie.
Rust?
Rust.
Oh, I saw Rust. Like, I haven't played Rust, but I really wanted to for a while. Rust, like, is, like, actually just hilarious, and it's like, it looks insanely fun.
For real, like, that's, bro. If you're an OG, that's where all the 1v1s happens. All of them. Man. Speaking of new games, how do you feel about Borderlands?
Borderlands?
Like, just in general.
Borderlands 3? Or just the whole series?
Well, since we're speaking on new games, I was going to segue into Borderlands 3. So,
Right.
yeah, how do you feel about that?
Borderlands 3, I think that it's... From what I've seen on it, it looks much... it looks very different from the other Borderlands, because I played the others, but I haven't played...
I played 2. Who was your character in 2?
In 2?
Yeah.
The shield lady, I think.
shield
I
lady?
think that was 2. Or was that the prequel?
I don't know. I had to, Zero, the ninja? I was the ninja.
Oh,
man.
yeah, Zero, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Zero's a badass, man.
For real, nah. You know who was nice? I heard in Borderlands 3, I was watching a walkthrough by this guy, called Tedra Ninja. I don't know if you heard of him, but I think he played as Siren because apparently she's a little bit OP right now, but hopefully they'll fix that later.
Yeah, well, there's always balancing issues with any game. Like Overwatch had a lot of balancing issues.
Overwatch, when I played PC, I used to dabble in Overwatch a little bit. How about you? You ever played Overwatch?
Oh, I was in the Overwatch esports team last year.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
What was your favorite character to use?
My favorite character is
Or who did you main?
Who did I main? I mained Roadhog because I was like the secondary tank, like I was the support tank. But I really like playing guys like Lucio and Soldier 76.
Oh yeah, I don't know if people respect that, but I main Soldier 76 because I feel like to me he's the easiest to use. I hate being a tank because I just like dishing out damage, to be honest. So when I played with my cousins, because we all had PCs, I used to play as Soldier 76.
Nice.
That was fun.
Yeah, I played as either a tank, or I played support, or I played a very offensive character.
Gotcha.
I was not really defense unless I was playing something like Reinhardt.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. If I do play tank, it would be Roadhog because he had that hook, which is pretty fun if you catch somebody. I like that part.
It's very satisfying if you can pull off like that hook combo.
Definitely.
Yeah, fun game, fun time. Play.
Well, this is towards the end of our period.
Yep.
Yes, we're recording in class. Shout out Mr. Gabney.
Yeah.
You know what we're saying. We'll see you guys next time.
Yeah.
This is
hope
James
you,
signing
hope
off.
You enjoyed.